Hey everyone, welcome to Genshin Pack. We are rolling for NAHIDA, aka the Danger Archon. Earlier today, I actually did the free 5 standard wishes on here and accidentally got a 5-star! The Lost Prayer to Seek and wins, as well as 3 4-stars back to back right after, which is very unusual. And this was like 42 pity or something like that. Now we're gonna roll for NAHIDA since her banner is here. I have 160 wishes with a pity of 40, I believe. 40, 41, 42, 43, 44. This is 44? That means that this is gonna be 54. Oh my god, it's early. We're at a 50-50 again. Oh dear. Oh my god, it's right at the end! Ah! This is it. Oh! Oh my god! Okay, this has to be it. What the frick? You telling me I got NAHIDA early and a 5-star weapon for her early? What the what? Oh my god. Okay, I'm done, I guess. I am now a Danger Archon follower, okay? I am now going to the academia. I know it sucks there, but like, I'm going. Oh my god, she's so cute. Look at this new 5-star weapon I got for you!
Candace, we're here! Has everyone arrived?
Let's do this!
Everyone is already waiting
What's
inside.
the plan?
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's join them!
Yep.
Very well.
What's the plan?
Are you sure this is gonna work?
God dang it, you guys never tell me the plan!
Huh? What are they doing here?
I gave them some technical work to do.
They should be in prison!
Ah, it's the scribe. And is that the traveler I see?
Oh my god, why are we working
How's the
with
work
them?
going?
We have fixed the devices according to your instructions. One of them is already ready for use, while the others are still under repair.
I want you to record something into this capsule.
Me?
Do you believe we can save Lesser Lord Kusanali?
Yeah.
Good. Conviction is the most important.
I'm being
part of
blinded by
all
the
of this.
sun!
Now, please get ready and put on this device.
You want us to record our conviction into the knowledge capsule?
Yes,
Paimon is still really
Alright.
good.
I understand. But trust me, Paimon, this is something we have to do. It sounds like you'll need to fool your own heart first. Although it may feel like a trick, self-encouragement may be the most important tool we have.
Paimon can see the point you're trying to make.
I'm ready.
Imagine this. We have orchestrated our plan and successfully rescued Lesser Lord Kusanali. As a result, we have changed Sumeru's entire political landscape. Everything went without a hitch.
So
and
we're doing a
everyone
fulfilling
recognizes
prophecy.
and praises our achievements.
Okay.
Now, open your eyes. Here.
What's this?
Read it out loud. Our plan needs to account for those who have long relied on the Akasha.
We're gonna put it on
You may
everyone?
find it hard to believe, but for those people, everything the Akasha transmits to them is nothing short of absolute truth. Imagine if you've been using a device like the Akasha since the day you were born. After all that time, what do you think you'd become?
A fool? A machine?
Fool!
A slave to orders.
Pretty, yeah, but all of the
And
above.
that's why rules are so important. I'm going to take those two to work on some small projects. You can head to Caravan Rebot and start preparing for the next step.
My friend, you're just in time. Why don't you help me persuade Sino? He's turned against our plan.
We agreed to work out a plan at the meeting. As mercenaries, you're familiar with the local environment, so you'll take care of the specifics. But then, you went to Al-Haytham for suggestions. Had I known Al-Haytham would give you those kinds of suggestions, I would not have agreed to the plan.
What?
Look, you already know that we're all on the same side here, don't you?
What is going on?
Mercenaries place a lot of importance on their bonds of friendship, but also will not hesitate to make sacrifices if they deem the situation to be sufficiently dire. I'm sorry, but as things stand, I can't accept your principles.
I don't think we have a choice, dude.
Seems you really do understand the ways of the desert.
Traveler, Paimon, this is also something you should know. Ramon's plan is to have me work with the Caravan Reebok guards in my capacity as a Matra. We will arrest the mercenaries and escort them into Sumeru City. If I make the arrests alone, I can control myself and prevent you from getting hurt. But I can't guarantee that kind of discipline from the guards.
I see.
To make the whole thing more convincing, you'll need to resist to some degree. Casualties are inevitable once push comes to shove. I'm okay with the deaths of enemies. But now that we're allies, I'm against the meaningless laws of our own.
I can't believe a Matra would actually care about us.
I can help. I know what I'm doing.
I knew you would say that.
General Mahamatra! To what do we owe the honor?
Keep your voice down. This is a secret operation. I'm going to arrest a large criminal gang near this location. According to the Academia's Guide and Regulations on Secret Operations, I have the right to ask for the cooperation of Caravan Reebok. They're a squad of Eremites whose number is comparable to Ain el Ahmar in Port Ormos. They're involved in the theft and resale of supplies from the Academia.
As many as Ain al Ahmar? This should definitely be classified as a joint operation.
Then I suggest that you report this to your superiors as soon as possible, and treat it as a top priority desert operation. I will need personnel.
Got it. Please wait a moment. I'll contact them immediately.
You're much more friendly to us.
Because I trust you.
Oh, okay. That's very straightforward.
Paimon can't believe you're still in the mood to chat. This whole thing has Paimon scared stiff.
Honestly, I feel more
Aren't you
safe
even
when he's
a little
around.
worried? What if these guards already know that you have betrayed the Academia and are no longer
Highly
the general?
doubt it.
Even if that guard doesn't know, their superiors might, right?
Oh, I didn't think about that part.
We discussed this, remember?
The Caravan Reebok operation is of great importance. But don't worry, the guards there shouldn't know that Sino has stepped down.
Okay.
How can you be so sure?
First, the other Matra still don't know why Sino has left, which proves that the Academia has been covering up the matter.
Second, this is a crucial moment for the Academia's God creation plan. If something were to happen to the General Mahamatra, it's bound to attract a lot of unwanted attention. No matter how you look at it, they don't seem interested in sharing the news of Sino's departure.
Yeah.
The Akasha is still in operation, so I must remain on high alert. Actually, considering the power of the Akasha, it's quite strange that it hasn't already tried to interfere with my actions.
I've given that a lot of thought. If you remember, when you first came to Aru Village, all your actions and routes were predicted by the Akasha. It even gave that information to those who kidnapped the village keepers. But things like that never happened again after we met up with the Traveler.
Oh? Why?
That's true. But why?
Look at it from a different angle. Why do you think the Akasha will predict your actions?
Because the Akasha controls the entirety of Sumeru.
The Academia firmly believes that all human actions can be explained through logic.
By sorting and
the
analyzing
land of
entered
wisdom.
data, the Akasha can derive behavioral logic and predict the actions of those who fit an existing logic model. However, at the risk of sounding like an advocate for fallacies, can everyone truly be considered logical at all times? Emotions are part of our behavioral logic. But, Sino, in the past, you've always worked alone. In the absence of another person who could sway you or your thoughts, the Akasha could produce predictions that were similar to your real-life behavioral principles. Decisive and principled, you were used to solving problems alone. That's why the Akasha could figure you out. But now, you've joined a team. and I believe the Akasha hasn't yet figured out the full composition of it. Our thoughts and logic have intermingled and weaved themselves together to become a complicated, chaotic mess. Any one of us could potentially disagree with another. The Akasha lacks data on these interactions, and it's impossible for it to predict your actions in the future based on your decisions in the past.
I guess there are things that even the Akasha cannot calculate, and people will not be forever trapped by the past.
General Mahamatra, we were not expecting your presence here.
Hello.
I'm the security officer of the Grand Deshret Desert District. My name
The
is
Grand
Luxembourg.
Deshret Desert District.
This is my assistant, the Traveler. She will be working with me. The construct next to her is for her work.
Beep! Construct, beep!
That's
What a
amazing.
great honor to meet you. Your golden hair is as bright as the sun.
But-
And, is this the latest technology from the academia?
Nice to meet you too.
Have you made a decision regarding the matter I mentioned to your subordinate?
It seems to be a dire situation, so of course you will have our full cooperation.
You're here early.
It's to show how important we think the operation is. Since this is a big case for the academia, we are prepared to give it our best.
I'm glad to hear your sense of resolve. They are our only leads for the case. If they die, we will be unable to continue the investigation.
Understood.
Everyone! The Eremites are approaching from the west!
Okay, we've established
Make
that they can't
preparations
die.
and be ready for combat.
Alright. We gotta hope that this doesn't go too bad.
Oh? What a warm welcome. What do you want? Judging from those shiny weapons in your hands, it seems like you're not interested in a deal.
Rahman, the academia has caught wind of your smuggling and illicit sales. If you value your life, I advise you to surrender.
Who are you supposed to be? A Matra from the academia? I can't believe you came all this way just to catch us.
I'm not here to talk.
Oh, nobody's given me this much time of day since I became a mercenary. Brothers! For that slight, let's wash our blades with their blood.
Whoa, careful,
Let's show
dude.
them we
I know it's
Eremites are
acting,
not to
but
be
like,
messed with.
careful. Oh no! Why are we fighting? Oh my god, bro, they're dead. I'm the one that's killing them.
The operation is now over. All Eremite mercenaries and related personnel in the area have been arrested.
Ah, you pitiful Dendro Archon
Okay, good.
dogs!
They don't look hurt.
You'll regret this.
I'm afraid you'll regret it first.
King Deshret will curse you, and you will all...
Silence!
Oh,
Whoa. Okay,
Restrain
you didn't
them
have
and
to
take
do
them
that,
back to
but
Caravan
alright.
Rebot. Count their numbers and send them to the academia as instructed by the General Mahamatra.
Yes, sir!
Okay, Sino, I know you had to stay with your bit, but
Mahamatra
like, that
Sino.
was a bit much.
I will now take my leave. If you need further assistance, please come to Caravan Rebot and ask for me.
I believe Dia should already be waiting for you.
Our responsibility is to get a status update on the Fatui Harbinger known as the Doctor. We need to make sure he won't get in our way when we rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali. Dealing with an institution that controls all of Sumeru is already hard enough. If the Doctor were to crash the party, it would be next to impossible for us to achieve our goals.
Yeah.
Yeah, we sure don't want him showing up. Tainari!
Hey.
Ah, Traveler, Paimon. And you are?
Long time to see.
Hey there.
This is our friend Dia. She's an Eremite mercenary.
A mercenary? You must have some big news for me.
We sure do. We want to ask you about something.
It's something really important. Please help us out.
All right, then follow me.
Have you ever met the Doctor? I want to know where he is.
The Doctor, huh?
He's that strange-looking Fatui Harbinger with the mask.
Yeah, you're the Doctor, not him. Just saying.
Yes, I know him. Actually, he left Party's DI just a little while ago.
Wait, you saw him?
He left already?
Yeah, he came looking for me.
Huh?
Can I ask what it was about? Sorry to ask you like this after having just met, but your answer is very important to us. For now, all we can share with you is that your friend Sino is working with us.
Sino, you say? The Harbinger you mentioned came to me because he wanted to take the scholar Hypatia away with him.
Wait a minute.
Hypatia? Why would he want her?
What's he after?
And what do you mean by take away? Is he planning to leave Sumeru?
Yes. He told me his return to Snezhnaya is imminent.
Bruh.
So you mean... you're leaving this place soon?
Indeed. Otherwise, we could have perhaps talked a little more. I was just about to set out when I remembered something important. To that end, I made a final trip to Pardis Di. Let me ask, have you been taking care of a scholar by the name of Hypatia?
Your sources are accurate. No doubt because you recruited many informants. But you're right. Hypatia has indeed been receiving treatment from me.
Forgive me for asking, but how's the treatment coming along?
Dude!
Given the way you're asking, I assume you have something to say.
Since you asked, I'll be frank. I would like to take Hypatia to Snezhnaya.
What?
It's incredibly difficult to transfer a patient. As a scholar yourself, shouldn't you at least be aware of this?
Oh? I can't believe your utter lack of faith in me, to the point of even questioning my general level of knowledge. How unbefitting.
Well, you're the only one who's ever made such a request.
The tension.
I have my ways of keeping her safe during the journey. In addition, I can also promise that under my care, Hypatia will receive the most advanced and effective treatment.
Bro, you're gonna do all kinds of weird experiments.
Supervise her treatment and see to her recovery. Would that be agreeable to you?
Hypatia was born in Sumeru and remains a scholar of the academia. Her situation has not become dire enough to necessitate her transfer to another nation. Transporting her to Snezhnaya is risky, and the potential benefits are unknown. As the person currently responsible for her treatment, I cannot possibly sign off on this transfer. Your suggestion is rude and reckless. I'll pass.
Hey! Good for you, man.
I don't know much about the doctor, but after talking with him, I realized that, just like many other scholars, he possesses an aura of
But don't you know
that I've
a bit
come to
about him
detest.
because of Kale?
It's not so much that he's looking down
I guess
on
she doesn't
others,
really
but
talk
more that
about
he's
it.
so confident in himself and his abilities, to a point of near insanity. I would never refer a patient to someone like him.
Do you think he'll just give up on her?
I prepared myself for a protracted battle of wits, and was really surprised to see him just give up on the topic.
I see, I see. Of course, your opinion makes perfect sense. You're still young, but already quite stubborn. I must say, you are not like what I had expected. Under normal circumstances, I wouldn't just let you off the hook like this. But unfortunately, I'm in a hurry today, what with Her Most Noble Majesty the Tsaritsa calling for our return. Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave. It's just as the Academia said, you're a responsible and gifted scholar. Sadly, even with all of that, you're still lacking a bit of shrewdness. And that's also why people like you can never realize that sooner or later, everyone must pay the price for what they've learned.
To be perfectly honest, all of this may have started because of me.
No. You don't have the context.
Recently, my master wrote several letters to me, asking me to return to the academia and assist him with his research.
Hasn't he already asked you several times before?
Yes, but there's something off about this most recent batch of letters. The handwriting and tone are both familiar, but some details have been omitted. My master will occasionally leave a few dots on the back of the letter. 1 dot means that he wrote the letter on a sunny day, and 3 dots stand for a rainy day.
What?
This has been a habit of his for many years.
What the frick?
But I didn't find any dots in his recent letters. I believe something may have happened to him.
I get it. Since you are always at Gandharvaville, you would like me, someone already working at the academia, to investigate this matter, right?
I'd like to ask you to do that for me, if you can keep yourself safe.
I can do that, but I have a feeling it won't be that simple. The academia has been working on a big project. I'm not quite sure what it is, but your master might be involved with it. If the higher-ups really are hiding something, then it will be difficult to remove myself from the situation once the investigation starts. If the situation becomes critical, I'll leave the academia.
All right, we've got a plan.
If that scenario
And
comes
that's
to
what
pass,
happened.
This may well be how Sino became involved in all this. Also, if you
It's
run
all
into
starting to
Sino
make
again,
sense.
please help me pass on a message to him. Trust your own senses and experiences. I think this may be something he needs to hear right now.
Now let's go hunt down this Harbinger.
What? We're gonna go find
by
him?
the way, which way did the doctor go when he left Paradis DI?
I guess we need to make sure he actually left.
Look! Fatui soldiers! Thanks to Dia's tracking skills, seems we found the right place.
Shh! Don't draw their attention. The port is crawling with Fatui soldiers.
There's a lot of them.
Let's keep going and see what we can find.
Isn't it?
This is a proper farewell ceremony for a Snezhnayan Harbinger.
Farewell ceremony.
the Lord Harbinger is leaving.
Back then, the doctor spoke in a very different way from the way he speaks now. Maybe the way people talk in Sumeru has rubbed off on him? It's always like that when you spend too long away from home. When he gets back to Snezhnaya, perhaps it will also take him some time to get used to the life there again.
Huh? But, sir, that can't be right.
No, I remember it like it was yesterday. Both his expressions and tones are now very different. Also, for some reason, he seems like he's all smiles now.
You must be mistaken. Nobody's supposed to look happy when they're on a business trip.
Oops, well, Tortello is failing that.
The doctor is on that boat.
Oh, he's right there.
So he told the truth after all.
Is this Naya across the sea?
Uh-oh.
Oh, he saw us, didn't he?
He saw us.
Ah!
Huh? Is he waving at us?
It's time to say goodbye.
Wait, is he the only person on the boat?
You mean there's nobody with him?
This is really suspicious.
Where are all the soldiers we saw in the port just now?
This is a trap,
They were all
bro.
here just a few
We're in
minutes
trouble.
ago.
Luckily, there is still some time left for me to take care of everything before I leave.
The doctor just sailed away. What?
They might be after Hypatia. Let's get back.
Oh no!
Our superior gave us permission to search for and collect medicinal herbs in Pardius Di for research purposes.
Yeah, sure,
But
buddy.
you've been in Sumeru for some time already.
Even the Grand Sage himself may not have the right to question our research. I've done my duty to inform you.
It would seem that my words have fallen on deaf ears. You can keep trying to deny it, but coming to Parties DI now?
With all due respect, your baseless speculations will only lead to unnecessary trouble.
Well, you only have your Harbinger to blame. I may be staying at Parties DI as a scholar, but that doesn't mean I'm no longer a forest watcher. It is still my duty to protect the peace and safety of the scholars who have contributed so much to Sumeru.
Then it seems our conversation has hit an impasse.
No one will lay a hand on you, Hypatia. Not on my watch.
I am.
Hinari, are you alright?
I'm fine.
We got it.
These Fatui have really crossed the line. Time to teach them a lesson.
There's no use resisting! Give us Hypatia!
Keep dreaming.
Yeah, Tainari, beat him up!
We're not getting anywhere. Traveler, Paimon, please go to Hypatia. We need to make sure they don't try to sneak around and attack from behind.
Hypatia's still here. Doesn't look like anyone's broken in.
Why is she just so still? Okay, still sleeping?
How is she?
Everything's fine. She's sound asleep.
Oh, that's good.
What the frick? What's going on?
So, you think this is over?
Oh! Where are you coming from? The Balladeer?
What? The Balladeer is here?
His voice is here.
I've missed that look of abject horror. You've given me that look every time we meet.
What the frick? He's like a ghost.
But, where is he?
Why am I the only one who can see him? Is the Balladeer in her consciousness?
I can
touched
hear
her.
all of your thoughts, you know.
Why?
Don't you remember? I already saw you the first time you came to Parties DI and made contact with Hypatia.
What'd you do to Hypatia?
I didn't need to do anything. It is her honor to be able to connect her consciousness with me.
Please.
Who are you talking to? It can't be the Balladeer, right?
I know you must be curious. I might as well tell you that I decided to enter Hypatia's consciousness the moment I sensed your touch.
Why?
I
What do you
wanted
want
to
to tell me?
observe you on a fool's errand.
Hey, Traveler! What are you doing?
Paimon, can you be
My
quiet?
deification is nearly complete. All that's left now are just some final details. Do you understand? Even if you manage to rescue Lesser Lord Kusanali, it will be impossible for you to defeat a bona fide god like me. Is it wise to force that childlike god into a divine battle against me? Scholars consider the god of wisdom to be the sum total of their faith. It's how they can justify reverence for a god as they construct it. But this also shows that humanity's worship of gods is a combination of blasphemy and exaltation. It's truly laughable.
Well, if you can hear my thoughts, I want to ask you a question.
Yes. What is it?
You're acting more friendly than usual, or am I mistaken?
Yeah, I'm in a good mood, which is why I'm talking to you like this.
But are you really okay with all this?
What do you mean?
Is this what you wanted? The Academia plans to infuse your consciousness with divine knowledge capsules. This is extremely risky. Even if the Academia's theories are correct, and you manage to gain the wisdom of a god, you would probably no longer remain yourself. You will become the new Greater Lord Rukkhadevata for the Academia. It means losing yourself. Would you still want to become a god?
Those words almost make you sound like a friend who actually cares. But you're wrong. I'm different from all of you. I was born to become a god. My entire life up until this point has just been a meaningless routine. Just think about a sheet of paper. By itself, it holds no meaning. The content recorded on it is what gives it value. All I had recorded down before were some painful memories and boring human feelings. Such senseless drivel should have been erased a long time ago. Indeed, to me, the sight of you fools in your futile struggles is far more amusing. Tell me, just
Yo,
what
you're a
has
little
this
close,
world
buddy.
done for you to protect it with such zest and conviction?
You wouldn't understand.
I'm connected to your consciousness, so I can hear what you're thinking and sense the depth of your determination. This is a good conversation we're having. So here's a word of advice. Let go of your misguided guardian complex. You know nothing about the truth. It'll be for your own good, as well as everyone else's. Humans are a species that can only find bliss in ignorance.
If that's truly what you believe, why do you keep your connection with Hypatia?
Ah,
Surely with the...
You've
You're
seen
too
my
fast!
affection for her. If you were in my position, I think you'd feel the same way. She peered into my consciousness and saw my past. Someone like that is qualified to become my first follower. All gods need followers. So Hypatia has been chosen. Her appearance heralds my imminent arrival at the throne of divinity, while her worship shall become my glory.
Seriously?
You're doubting me again? No matter. Soon, you'll know what kind of authority you're challenging.
If you truly cherish your follower, you should protect her from harm.
Who wants to hurt my devout follower?
It seems that the doctor does not wish for her to stay in Sumeru and continue receiving treatment here. Isn't that a little suspicious?
The doctor wants to hurt my first follower?
Yes. Doesn't that make you mad?
How very amusing. Has anyone ever told you that you're not good at sowing discord? The doctor has never known his place. Even now, The puny human thinks himself capable of interfering in the business of the new god. You're still too naive if you think a few words will be enough to convince me to destroy the doctor. But I'm willing to give you a gift, just like my expression of affection towards Hypatia. It is an honor for you to be able to stand here and speak with me. As my listener, you will be rewarded.
What are you planning?
Both good things and bad things can be called gifts.
What is this?
After all, gods have never needed to be reasonable.
Paimon hears thunder!
Thunder? Could it be the Balladeer?
The person Paimon couldn't see was the Balladeer? Let's go! Tainari and Dia still must be fighting! Oh! Have the Fatui retreated?
Why is there is Tainari okay?
Hey! What happened to you?
He's hurt.
I'm fine.
He's been hit.
Don't move. I've seen Eremites get struck by lightning before. You need to rest.
Oh my god.
Struck by lightning?
We were fighting, and just as things started looking grim, the weather suddenly became extremely strange. Lightning started attacking everyone, almost as if it were alive. Luckily, there were only two of us, and both of us were nimble enough to dodge most of the strikes.
With that, all the Fatui soldiers were forced to retreat.
I'm really
Why
sorry.
are you sorry?
I might have triggered the thunder and lightning.
Huh. It's all right.
No, it's not!
My wound aside, you look like you've seen something unpleasant. Is Hypatia all right?
She's okay for now, but I want to tell you something.
Hey, didn't I tell you not to move?
Just in case. Let's go to Hypatia's place and talk about things there.
I think the Balladeer is the reason why the doctor is targeting Hypatia. Her consciousness connected to the Balladeer, and she has seen his past.
Maybe the Fatui want to cover up some secret of the Balladeer. Is that why they tried to seize Hypatia?
You said the Balladeer claimed that Hypatia has seen his past. So, what could be there?
I'm not sure.
Have you noticed? The Balladeer is not happy with the doctor's actions. He thinks the doctor has no right to consider himself as his equal.
So, if the doctor was to show up again, would the Balladeer zap him with lightning?
Based on what the Traveler has said, I think he would. Having the doctor gone benefits him as well as us.
I'm also happy for you.
He says while he's in pain.
Everyone is here.
How did everything go? Any luck with your missions?
Let's report back one by one. I'll start first. We've made the necessary modifications to the Akasha terminal.
I'll go next. The Traveler and I went to Parties DI. The situation was a bit complicated, but we found Tainari. Unfortunately, he was wounded during a fight.
Who is behind it?
Well, that's the tough part. What should I say, Traveler? The Fatui or the Balladeer?
Let's go with the Balladeer.
After some back and forth, we confirmed that the doctor has left Sumeru by boat. He has something urgent to attend to back in Snezhnaya, so we've successfully removed the doctor from the picture.
Good.
Oh, Tainari also asked us to tell you this message. Trust your own senses and experiences.
All right. I'll remember that. Everything also went smoothly on my side.
What are you all doing here?
Oh, it's Niru!
Hey, everyone. I'm not disturbing you, am I?
Not at all. I was actually just about to go find you.
Judging from the group and all your serious faces, you were discussing something important, weren't you? But you also look like you're up to no good.
Welcome, Lily. Would you like to join us?
Huh? Join you? I can't believe my ears. You are truly the bravest and most passionate people of Sumeru, well, that I've ever met. I'll get my friends at the Grand Bazaar to help us tomorrow.
Just remember not to say too much.
Yep, you got it.
All the preparations are done. Now, can we finally conclude this meeting?
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna save a god.
So, have you thought up what you'd like to say, boss?
Oh, right. It's hard to believe everything that has happened till now. Interactions will bring change to many things tomorrow.
Yep. It's a grand plan and we're all super awesome.
That's right. So, just get a good night's sleep, everyone.
A good night's rest.
Thank you. All right. We're just gonna barge on in and try to save NAHIDA. Let's go. Hide for now and wait for an opportunity. Excuse me.
What's this platform for?
It's a lift that academia personnel use to access higher floors.
Are we gonna take it then?
No, not right now. We can't guarantee that we won't run into the Great Sage.
If you wish to know his location, look behind you.
Uh-oh.
What's Grand Sage Azar doing here?
Uh-oh.
Do not tell me you believed the Academia would not grow suspicious of you after such a prolonged absence, Scribe. An eyewitness had informed me of your whereabouts, so I came to personally welcome you.
Uh-oh.
Great Sage, I didn't expect you to care so much about me. I'm truly flattered.
I'm sure. But compared to you, I am far more interested in these two unexpected guests. It's a pity that only now have I been afforded the opportunity to formally meet two of Sumeru's most esteemed guests.
Let's talk.
Excellent. You immediately initiated discussion instead of attempting to prepare some perfunctory excuse. The foot traffic here renders this place unsuitable for discussion.
Oh dear.
There's no way out
Where
for
are
us.
we?
All right then, traveler. What did you wish to discuss with me?
The Fatui have ulterior motives.
You seem to know quite a bit about our endeavors. If that is so, then you should be praising our great work. Benefits, divine power. These materialistic words do nothing but debase our great work. Creating a god. Yes, we are using human wisdom to create a god. If humanity cannot attain omniscience and omnipotence, then we shall create a god to reveal them. We shall regain a god's guidance at long last. Even Irminsul will be freed from its plight. For our nation of scholars, this is the ultimate aspiration.
As per your judgment, Grand Sage, they are indeed dangerous individuals. Not only are they acting against the Academia, but their ideologies have the potential to lead scholars astray.
Hatham? Are you talking about us?
This is just part of the plan. Relax, Pana.
Anyway, I've brought them to the Academia as ordered, but it took some time and trouble. Oh, that reminds me. Here's the investigation report you had requested. It's a summary of my time spent with the Traveler.
Hatham? So you're still on the Academia's side! We finally started to trust you!
Excellent. Detailed contents with no errors. I would expect nothing less than an immaculate report from the scribe. Your ploy was to sacrifice the traveler here, was it not?
Lord Azar, I know what you're trying to say, but I've been following your plan this entire time. Why are you doubting me at this juncture?
Must I delineate your entire plan? If I'm correct, you have a contingency plan to save Lesser Lord Kusanali and ruin our great sneak into the Academia on Nia Garbaha Day, using Alhatham's status as the scribe. For there, should your intentions be discovered, Alhatham will turn traitor and sacrifice the traveler, thus proving his innocence. As for Sino, according to the Akasha's calculations, he will soon return to the Academia and confront me in person.
You said that I betrayed the Academia, but you, Azar, you've betrayed all of Sumeru, betrayed its Archon.
Facts.
So flight is turned to fight at long last. Guards!
Let's go. Wait, what? What's happened? What is this?
Well, what do we have here? So you stole that divine knowledge capsule.
Traitor! You traitor!
Even the most rational scholar will yearn for the power of a god in a moment of desperation. Aren't you doing the exact same thing as me, Alhaitham? Unfortunately for you, no god will lend you their power.
Azar!
Whoa!
He has gone completely insane.
Oh no.
Take him to the Matra and exile him to Aru village. Then find someone to take these two to the confinement room. I'll deal with them later.
What?
Grand Sage, we've finished all required preparations for Nyargarbaha Day. We may begin to enter the capsules now.
Excellent. You may begin.
Ah, still part of the plan.
Everything's going according to plan so far.
I wasn't sure about that last part, but that's pretty smart.
Probably done with his part too. We can finally talk with Nahida after all this time. There's a light flashing on your Akasha terminal. It's almost like the faster it blinks, the better the signal.
Here.
Whoa, it's Mora.
What?
Ooh,
Where's our
Mora.
money? There we go. Took forever. It's faint, but I have a signal.
Please work.
There she is. Oh, there's a barrier.
Nahida! Hey, Nahida!
Oh, right. It started from the moment I was born. I want to become a worthy Archon, so I've kept studying. Kept listening to my people and their hearts. Kept looking for a way to save Irminsul, so I can catch up. Catch up to Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But I'm stuck in the sanctuary of Sarasthana. The sages are creating a god to replace me. And I'm forced to lock my consciousness in this boundless darkness.
Nahida!
Break.
I don't think I've ever actually listened to my own inner voice. Do Archons have them? Should Archons have them? Have I been doing the right thing? Am I really not needed? How do I really feel about all of this?
Goodness gracious.
It's so quiet here.
This is sad.
Since you're the god of wisdom, you've known the answers to all these questions since the very beginning, haven't you?
Who are you? Whose voice is that? It sounds familiar. You're right, though.
Break through! Come on!
Nahida!
Yes! Wake up!
Nahida?
Wake up! Yes!
Did you wake me up? Thank you.
Are you sure about this? You're taking such a great risk for them.
I'm sure, and I'm going.
We're gonna start some kind of distraction.
I've never seen a performance like this. This is incredible.
Yeah, But I heard that public performances like these have been banned. I can't believe she's doing this here.
Grand Sage, there's some commotion outside.
How uninteresting. Issue the new Prohibition Act from the Akasha to the guards. They'll know what to do.
Do you think we should, like, stop her?
Let's just watch for a little bit more.
That's funny. Oh, okay. Let's go to escape from the Sarasthana. Now they're gonna act.
This outfit.
Isak is this.
Hey, do you remember what you need to do, Isak? When the guards get here, you'll pretend to be Lesser Lord Kusanali and run away from them.
The little boy is dressed up as...
I remember. Of course I do.
That's
I'm
so
just
funny.
A little nervous.
You only need to think about getting the guards' attention and leading them to the Grand Bazaar. Leave the rest to us. All right, it's time, Isak. Take a deep breath and go. You can do this.
Go, Isak. Yeah, let go! This is a weird POV that we're having right now. Okay.
Why is there a guard over there? Did he already run ahead of me? This is different from our plan.
Whoa, what the frick is this? Hide in the
choice.
field or hide behind the house. Hide the house. Oh God! Why is he there?
Let's have a look behind the house.
How would I know he would see? God dang it.
What should I do next?
Hide towards the left.
Looks like nothing's here. A wasted time.
Okay.
In the tree.
Return to the position
What
behind the
should I
house.
do
No, not yet.
next?
Not yet. Not yet. Wait for him to leave. Now.
The guard looks alert.
Find a good
What should I
opportunity,
do
dash out,
next?
keep waiting. Good opportunity, dash out.
Hey, stop! I saw you.
Damn.
Don't try to...
Okay, keep waiting. Do not turn around. Okay.
Doesn't seem like anything unusual's around here.
Looks like the guard finally left. I need to go.
Oh!
Hey! Lesser Lord Kusanali is over there! Stop!
Oh, okay.
What? Lesser Lord Kusanali? How did I not notice that?
Okay, okay.
They found me. This is
Okay,
bad.
towards the city
Where
center,
should I
towards the
go?
Ground Bazaar.
The target suspected to be Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped into the Grand Bazaar. Assemble and arrest her! Where did she go? How did she disappear? Did we lose her? Hurry up and find her!
Hey, why is your team here? Didn't we say to split up our search?
Hurry! Hurry! Huh? This place is... Why are you all here?
Yeah, isn't it one heck of a coincidence? Everybody's here. What on earth is going on? I suppose that's all of you?
Who are you? Did you set us up?
After stepping into our traps, stop thinking of yourselves as hunters.
An ambush? How's that possible?
Let's go.
Where are the guards? Why have I not seen a single one? Guards? Guards!
Grand Sage, how may I be of assistance?
It's just
I
one
called
guy.
for the guards. Why did you come?
My apologies, Grand Sage. Right now, all Academia guards have entered the city to perform the ordered arrest. I thought you knew.
Arrest? Who is there to arrest? I have an ominous feeling.
Arrest Lesser Lord Kusanali, right? Is that not what the order was?
Lesser Lord Kusanali? You mean she has disappeared?
Aha,
Yes.
the misinformation
I
is
wouldn't
that
dare make
she
up something like
actually
that.
escaped. But she didn't escape just yet.
Right now, everyone is in a panic, and many are saying that Lesser Lord Kusanali will take revenge on us.
Just what is going on? Lesser Lord Kusanali somehow escaped? That's impossible. The Academia is heavily guarded today. What manner of trickery did they employ? Disappear? Wait. Here. Lesser Lord Kusanali has escaped from the sanctuary of Sarasthana. Go to the city and arrest the escapee immediately. The Akasha indeed contains this information, and it clearly appeared in my mind. How did they bypass my permissions to issue this kind of message? Was it the report about the traveler that Alhaitham submitted? No. I specifically checked that knowledge capsule before entering it into the Akasha. Could that have been a red herring? Well, even if I figure it out now, it won't make any difference. I'll go to the sanctuary of Surasthana on my own.
Would that even work? Would that screw up your brain?
Ah! Impossible. That's impossible. There must be something wrong with my eye.
Oh, it is something wrong with his eyes. The Akasha is so
What a comical
powerful.
sight, Azar. Once the Akasha has put certain thoughts into your head, even the Grand Sage can no longer see what's right in front of him. You all can only see the world in your mind, the one you think you know. And precisely because of this, you disregarded Lesser Lord Kusanali's existence. She has been a wise and worthy Archon.
Thank you, Shino.
Shino. Have you been waiting for a chance like this?
Time to finish him off.
The
I
Akasha
want to see this.
predicted that you would return to the Academia to confront me. But I didn't expect it to turn out like this. Did you do all of this so I would plead guilty in front of you, General Mahamatra?
No. I want you to plead guilty in front of the Archon herself.
Yes!
You once said that I had no standing to judge you. So now, how about judgment in the name of a god?
I love this so much. Oh dear!
Here comes your savior.
Yeah, let's go.
How's Sino doing?
Getting his revenge, probably.
The Grand Sage is in his custody. Even I know how terrible it is to fall into Sino's hands, so he probably does too. Sino forced him to release Lesser Lord Kusanali. He has no choice but to obey.
Let's
so,
go!
Hurry to the sanctuary of Surasthana. We should have already rescued our Archon.
Oh, she's still in here. Yay! Finally!
Should I say, it's nice to meet you? This is the first time we've met in real life. Before, we've only met in dreams, consciousness, or when I was in someone else's body.
Wow, that's actually kind of sad to think about. We finally meet, Nahida.
Thank you so much for coming to rescue me, but I also need to apologize.
No, you don't!
During this time, I did some self-reflection. My sense of inferiority and yielding to the Academia led to all of this, and created so much trouble for you all.
No, don't worry about it. You've also helped us a lot. You deserve to be freed.
For all the things the Academia did to me, and for all the folly it committed in the name of wisdom. As their Archon, I will make them pay.
Alright. I'll see it.
Wow, that's the spirit!
I'm here for
I
it.
understand now. To be a better Archon, I first need to better myself. If you haven't even figured out how to be a caterpillar, how can you be a butterfly?
Okay, yes, your cute little analogies.
Also, this is for you.
What is that thing?
Huh? What's this little floaty thingy? It's a small device I put together just now.
It's adorable.
You can think of it as an upgraded Akasha terminal. You may not need it right now, but it should be helpful in certain situations. Wait! This thing has the same characteristics as Paimon! All things that float! All the things that make Paimon special got copied! When Paimon
goodness!
From now on, people won't remember Paimon because she is a unique...
It looks completely different from you, Paimon!
It's alright, Paimon. It can't replace you. It's only a flying device. But you're the traveler's irreplaceable friend. You're so good at comforting people, Nahida. By the way, there's something I need to confess. Even though I'm the Archon and in control of myself again, I'm not very good at fighting. You may have heard that an Archon's power is derived from their people's faith. However, I'm not as well loved as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. If we get into a situation where combat is our only option, I'll have to count on you, and I'll do my best to provide support.
Don't worry, fighting is my forte.
I'm glad I can rely on you.
Oh shoot, we're gonna go fight the Balladeer. Anyway. Oh. This is kind of an awkward place to put it, but I'm gonna end the episode here because I'm about 2 hours in, and we'll see how much footage I have to get through. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya!